Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super uber mega excited to share this list with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing a very interesting list, and this list will be based off, motherhood, parenthood, in this case movies that I will highly recommend. You also go ahead, go watch, go support. Some of them are new, some of them are recently new, and some of them are actually classics when it comes in this case to lesbian movies. But before we get into further details, I also want to say, please, 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 please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very important. And let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with Love Letters. It's a 2025 lesbian French movie. It follows Celine is expecting her first child, but she's not the one who's pregnant. In 3 months, her wife Nadia will give birth to their daughter under the watchful eye of her friends, her mother, and obviously the law of search, in this case her partner Celine, for her place in her sense of legitimacy in the world. The movie got 7 out of a 10 rating, which is pretty amazing. If you guys haven't watched it, I will highly recommend it. It's a brand new movie. It has been, out there that it might be one of the best, lesbian movies released this year of 2025. Me personally, I cannot give my personal ratings on it as yet because I haven't watched the movie yet, but hopefully soon I will do so because it has been getting a lot of rhythm. And then moving forward, we have two, or in this case, yes, two doors, however you want to call it. The movie was released in 2021. It is a drama. It follows a couple as they set out in the long road to conception and realize they dream of having a baby. And on this case, Own and Bear are basically delivery in love and can't wait to start a family. On their visit to the clinic, they are filled with hope and also high expectations for the future together. When one visit turns into five, however, emotion starts to get high because they realize that in order for them to accomplish this dream, in order to become parents, it will be a little bit more complicated than what they have planned from the beginning. So they do go through a lot of emotions, high and tribulations in order, for them to get pregnant and to finally, build their family and grow. This one is very emotional, so I will highly recommend you all to, get, your emotions ready because it does get deep. And then moving forward, we have another one, and this one is called Two Mothers. It is a drama that follows Katja and Isabella are happily married and feel the time is right to have a child. As the weeks and months passes by, it becomes clear that the process will be far more difficult than what they have expected, but they are ready and prepared for this next move, of their lives. The movie was released in 2013, and yes, it is available to watch on Mubi. Mubi actually has a lot of incredible, movies when it comes to lesbian content, and I will be doing a list regarding it very soon. It is a drama, and the movie got mixed reviews. A lot of people feel like the plot is interesting, but the movie is slow. A lot of people feel like no, it makes sense, for the rhythm and the quality, and also for it to be slow because of the plot. So everybody has their own opinion on it, but like I said, it was released in 2013, so a lot of time has passed by. Moving forward, we have You're Not Supposed to Be Here. It is a 2023 thriller. The story centers around Zoe and her wife, who actually escaped to a cabin in the woods for a peaceful honeymoon. However, Zoe is immediately nervous about the local people who do not appreciate the couple's presence. And the woman, starts to find themselves, in situations and nightmares that they definitely didn't thought they would, get themselves into, especially, when one of them is expecting and in this case pregnant. The movie got low ratings. A lot of people felt like this movie was hyped up a lot and, it wasn't giving what we thought the plot would give. But for me, I still feel like it's a cute movie. I feel like it's a couple that have good chemistry. Yes, I get it. It could have given a little bit more, but at the end of the day, I will also not say like it's one of the worst movies ever. I feel like it's a cute movie to lay back to watch and just to chill out and vibe out on. And like I said, it's a little bit different from the other movies on the list. Then we have Housekeeping for Beginners. It's a 2023 movie from Macedonia. It got a 7 out of a 10 rating. It is a comedy drama. Despite never aspiring to be a mother, Dita finds herself compelled to raise her girlfriend's two daughters as they individually will crash, at a heartwarming story unfolds about, unlikely family struggle to stay together. Yes, because her partner actually ends up passing away because she was dealing with a lot. So she does get, complicated and, surrounded in a situation that she didn't thought she would have to deal with, especially her knowing that her and her partner's relationship was not the perfect relationship. But at the end of the day, it's way more bigger than them because the kids are involved. And now that, their mother isn't there, she knows she has to step up and to sacrifice herself in order to raise, the children. So this movie is actually very, very emotional. Probably one of my favorite ones on this list. Like for sure, I would highly, highly recommend you also go watch it. And then moving forward, we have The Seed. It's a 2023 French movie. It follows Lucy and Inez love each other and want a child, but something is missing after 5 attempts. They have for a final test in Belgium, then begins a mad quest to find the seed. I actually did a review on the movie, and me personally, I really did enjoy the movie. It's funny and it's also serious at the same time. And yes, you can watch it on Prime Video. So it's like they want a child, they're trying to make it work, but then they started to be suspicious on why things are not working. They feel like the clinic is manipulating them. That's why, the process haven't been working. So now they are after, results. They're after like what's going on. Why isn't it working? Like at this point it should have worked. So they go on a quest to try to investigate to see what is really going on. And obviously through this process, a lot of truth come to light. And yes, it's actually a very interesting story. Like I said, I've done a review on it on the channel, and once again, it's called also The Grain, just in case you are looking for that explanation. Moving forward, we have My Fiona. The movie was released in 2021. It follows basically best friends Jane and Fiona have done everything together since they were kids. Devastated and, directionless after Fiona's sudden passing, Jane's only way to make sense of her life is by helping Fiona's widow, Gemma, that cares for her son, in this case, her and Fiona's son. And the movie starts to get super emotional because the two start to get emotionally involved with one another while they are grieving. So imagine you are married to your wife, you suddenly pass away, and then your best friend and your wife, get romantically involved with one another while they take care of, your child with your partner in this case. And the two start to feel very guilty because they feel like they are betraying Fiona, but also they would feel like Fiona would want to see them together in order for them to raise the child. So there's a lot of questions that goes on during the movie, a lot of answers that you get as you watch the movie. Me personally, this movie is super emotional, especially at the beginning. By the end, things get better. Let me tell you, you should not miss out on it. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Before we go, I also want to say it's very important if you guys can, to put out a super like to the channel. I will highly appreciate it. That is what it will help out the channel a lot when it comes to growth. And I also want to say, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, once again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if I have left out any other movies to put that, is based on the topic when it comes to motherhood and parenting, please, please, please drop it down below in the comments. It will be very helpful, just in case, I also haven't watched it, so I can also give my opinion on it. Hope you all have enjoyed this video. Until the next video, and thank you so much once again for all the love and all the support, and goodbye.